with us right now. Let's take a moment of silence.
The product of radical rule is the square root of AB equals the square root of A times the square root of B.
Whee! There are two ways to find the answer to this problem. This is the first way. For example, when we're going to be doing what is the square root of 80? Step 1, write down the equation.
Step 2, find all the factors.
Step 2, we write down all of our factors.
Step 3, find all the perfect squares.
Step 4, take the square root of the perfect square. So we take the square root of the largest perfect square, which is the square root of 16, and so that equals 4. And so we have 4 square roots of 5.
This is the second way.
Step 1, write down the equation.
Step 2, write down the perfect squares under the radical.
Here we wrote down all the factors up to the number under the radical.
Step 3, find the largest perfect square factor.
Step 4, take the square root of the perfect square.
Here we chose 16 because it is the largest perfect square factor that can go into 8. For example 2, we're going to be doing the square root of 112 equals question mark. So first we wrote down our equation and then we found all of the factors of the square root of 112. And then we looked for our largest perfect squares, which is the square root of 16. And so for our answers, we square root of the square root of 16, we've got 4, and so 4 square roots of 7 is the right answer. Here we have the square root of 112 equals question mark. First, we wrote down the equation. Then we wrote down all the square root factors up to 112. Then we circled 16 because it is the largest square root factor that can go into 12. Then we wrote 16 times 7 equals 112. After that, we wrote down 4, which is the square root of 16. And then the answer is 4